tonight, my little child. Lean in and listen to my voice, speaking to your tired soul. I am aware of how troubled your heart has been, and how often you wake up wondering whether the storm surrounding you would ever stop. I notice the pile of bills on your table, the text you'd rather not read, and the calls that contain unwanted news. It seems like you're standing on shifting sand, despite your best efforts to keep your family together. Restore broken relationships and maintain stable income. But pay attention to me, I am your immovable rock. When everything else falters, I am the one thing that remains firm. At this moment I send my angels to envelop you. They protect your home, your kids, and your psyche against worrying, as it attempts to infiltrate like an unwanted intruder. Even when you don't feel my presence, I am closer than your breath, so you are not fighting this battle alone. I am aware of the questions that cross your mind at night. Will I make it? What if all is lost? What happens if the people I care about leave? But I've already left for tomorrow, kid. I have already managed to go over every danger, secret trap, and unspoken lie that I have seen. Have faith in what I will restore, and don't worry about what you could lose. I have a storehouse of provision you haven't yet seen for every dollar you feel sliding through your hands. I have a love that will always be there for you, no matter how many tears you shed over a chilly love. The friend that sticks by you more than a brother is me. I am your soul's lover when your today seems shaky. I am the one who keeps your future stable. You may write Jesus. I trust you if you hear my voice. On some days you seem to be happy, but on the inside, you're waiting for anything to go wrong. You've mastered survival, but I called you to experience life to the fullest, not merely to survive, in order for you to bear the same shackles that held you back. Before you met me, I did not spread my arms wide on that cross. Even if your emotions haven't yet caught up, you are still free. Your disarray doesn't scare me. I don't feel embarrassed by your inquiries. Bring me your darkest thoughts, your mistakes, and your deepest regrets. You are the reason my blood was spilled forth, not wasted on you. To me, you are worth every drop. Even now, my angels are moving for you. They battle in invisible worlds. They watch over your door. They keep vigil at your bed's foot. No plot that is spoken in the dark, or a weapon that is created against you will succeed. Child, I fill the void for you. I remove all the curses hurled at your money. Every demon of division that seeks to destroy your relationships is bound by me. Every voice that rises to accuse you is silenced. I stand up for you, your provider is me. When your mind tries to go wild with terror, I am your peace. You've been tired, I know. I am aware that you are weary. of juggling the parts of your life by yourself. Now, however, place them at my feet. See what I can create with the things you've been attempting to mend yourself. I'm still with you with your family. I'm not done yet. Your dreams are not over with me. It's not forever in this valley you're traversing. You will emerge from it with uncheckable faith, fresh strength, and new knowledge. Type, I receive your peace, Jesus. If you hear me, you could never force open doors on your own. Therefore, I have given angels the task of opening them for you. When all you've heard is doubt, I'll put you in front of those who preach life. Keep an eye out for heavenly connections, unexpected possibilities, and spontaneous favors. Don't be shocked when it occurs. It's not a stroke of luck. My hand is moving on your behalf. Some of your prayers will be answered in unexpected ways. Remain alert, thankful, and prepared. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. You don't need to struggle for approval, affection, or attention, child. All of mine are already yours. I see every aspect of you, even your darkest scars, your deepest wounds, and your greatest errors. Yet I still love you despite it. What you think I could discover in you doesn't frighten me. I created you. Your frame is familiar to me. I am aware that you are unable to even speak aloud. I still choose you, I still desire you, however. Nevertheless, I stand here and call out. Come closer, reduce the level of the voices around you, and focus on mine. When they begin to yell louder than my peace, storms are calmed by my speech. Dead things come to life when I speak. Your long-worn shackles are broken by my speech. When guilt attempts to drive you away, and you feel unworthy, keep in mind that I accepted your shame. I took your unworthiness with me to the hereafter, so that you may stand here free. I got back up. I will be with you so you won't fail. I'll keep you together so you won't break. I take over when you run out. I am strong when you are not. I pray for you when you're at a loss for words. Heaven defends you, angels fight for you. When you open your lips and say, my name is Jesus, the darkness shatters. Now stay with me, I have more things to say to you. Therefore pay careful attention, for even now my spirit is rekindling. The hope you once believed was too lost to ever return. I'm not requesting that you act tough. I'm not requesting that you maintain your composure. Please give me the parts, please. I'm pleading with you to trust me with the aspects of yourself that seem too sloppy to reveal. I swear that I do my hardest to fix damaged things. I transform ashes into beauty. I turn arid deserts into rivers. I create a path where none previously existed. You can feel that you're surrounded by things that might destroy you, such marital problems, money concerns, and obligations no one else is aware of. However, there is more around you than meets the eye. Angels have been stationed to repel those who would try to destroy you. Certain dangers never even make it to you, because heaven stops them before they have a chance to affect your life. I've collected every tear like a priceless gem. From every restless night you've had, not a single drop was wasted. No cries go unnoticed. I'm nearer than your next pulse. Then when the dread whispers, you're going to lose everything, respond to it with my promise. My God shall supply all my needs. Tell yourself, my Jesus will never leave me nor forsake me. When your thoughts start to spin out of control, when falsehoods attempt to shackle you, speak the truth. When your mouth is full with my word, it has power. Type, I believe your promises. Jesus, if you hear me, how are you going to pay the bill? Do you think I won't take care of you? I have all the livestock on 1,000 hills. Do you not think that I can mend hearts and rebuild what pride has destroyed? You question if that damaged connection can ever be repaired. I am more than enough in you, kid. Despite your worrying that you won't be enough, give up judging yourself by what you see in the mirror or by the thoughts of others who have never had the same insight into your heart as I have. Where you see dirt, I see gold in you. Where you see errors, I see meaning. I see a world in which you perceive failure. No adversity can extinguish the sacred light that burns inside you. Sometimes it flickers, but it never dies every time you whisper my name. Every time you decide to pray rather than worrying, and every time you look up at me when all you want to do is shut down and flee, I feed that flame. You are more love than you could ever imagine, braver than you believe, and stronger than you realize. Yes, there will be challenges in the future. I never said to you that life would be easy. One did, however, guarantee you victory. Some folks could leave you. It's possible that some doors will shut. You could lose out on some money. But when you believe me, look at what I give you back. Keep an eye on the individuals I sent to be by your side. Those who remind you of who you are when you forget it, who preach life rather than death, and who uplift rather than depress you. I'm aware that you've carried guilt over things you can't change, but listen to me. You are no longer condemned. Every sorrow, every secret, and every stain were paid for by me. Put an end to carrying your past into the future. It has no place there. Hold on to my assurance that I am creating everything from scratch, including you. If you are going to cling to anything, you keep requesting a sign. Here it is. You are reading this right now because I wanted you to know that you are loved beyond measure, that you are chosen, that you are noticed, and that you are protected. They who fought for you today are the same angels who sung when I was born. You are filled with the same Spirit that brought me back to life. You have the ability to rise from the dead. So get up, get rid of the dust. Talk life into areas that are lifeless. Make dried bones come back to life type. I will not be afraid, Jesus. If you hear me, your faith may be put to the test in the days ahead. But you won't be sunk by certain storms. Threats may arise, but they won't shatter you. Even if certain doors will close, what I have ordained will nonetheless go forth. Your shepherd is me, I guide you through gloomy valleys. But I never abandon you in front of your adversaries. I prepared a table for you. I apply oil on your head once again. Your cup will overflow, child. Stay close to me, pay attention to me. Not the waves. Continue to rely on my word, rather than the views of others. Up until now I have never let you down, and I never will. You may rest tonight knowing that I'm awake. While you're asleep, my angels are on watch. My spirit makes a plea. My affection never gets tired. I will remain loyal as ever, prepared to guide you step by step into the promises I made to you long before you knew my name. Tomorrow will bring what tomorrow brings. So, my kid, take a deep breath in my presence. Let the burden be lifted off your chest now. Allow all of your worries that have been keeping you up to rest in peace. Nothing is too damaged for me to fix. No threat is too great for my power to defeat. I am the one soothing the storms inside of you. Right now, just as I am the one calming the roaring sea. You don't need to solve everything tonight. Just be with me and see how I deal with the things you can't. I will fight for you in certain fights, so you won't have to. You won't need to pry open any doors, since I'm opening them just in time. Some people left and you felt responsible for it. But I took them away to shield you from things you couldn't see. When I trim your circle, I am not punishing you. Rather, I'm setting you up for stronger bonds. Genuine love, secure friendships, and pure hearts. I simply take away what might contaminate the promise I'm cultivating inside you. Type, I trust your plan, Jesus. If you hear me, on certain evenings, you sit in the dark and go over your thoughts again, reliving the things that went wrong, like the money you lost, the inappropriate words you uttered, or the doors you wish you had never entered. I don't, however, hold any of it against you. I don't keep track of your transgressions. Instead, I keep track of your love, faith, tears, and prayers. In my kingdom, they are more important than your errors ever could be. Raise your head, kid. Your history does not have to dictate your future. I mean it when I claim that I create everything from scratch. Tonight I'm rewriting tales because you believed it was too late. I am reviving the dreams you buried. I'm bringing new life to the arid areas of your heart. My angels are still paving the way through what you once believed to be insurmountable difficulties. I have the ability to tear down barriers that you have been pounding your fists against for years. Have faith that your obedience will never be in vain. I notice every seed you've sown with faith, even the ones that no one else did. Moreover, harvest is approaching. You trusted me in the midst of uncertainty, not because you earned it flawlessly. I give faith rewards, I increase trust. I work powerful miracles out of little prayers. On some days, it seems as if your religion is in jeopardy. However, my hold on you, not your hold on me, is what keeps you secure. My hands also don't slide. I hold you when you are unable to cling on. My spirit uses moans that are deeper than words to communicate with you. When you are unable to find the right words, heaven is encouraging you and yelling. Don't give up when you feel like you're losing hope. Don't go back, you underestimate how close you are. Type, I will keep walking. Jesus, if you hear me, I am aware of the warnings that nudge you. What if you are unable to make your rent payment next month? What happens if the employment doesn't work out? What happens if the relationship doesn't get better? But I've drafted the response already. I am your provider, Jehovah Jireh. I am the heart-healing God. I am the family healer. I am the one who softens obstinate hearts, restores shattered trust, and returns prodigals home. I can repair what you can't. I possess what you cannot afford. I've prepared something you can't see yet. Don't lose your heart. Avoid allowing resentment to fester inside of you. Be quick to forgive whoever curses you. Bless them, pray for those who take advantage of you. Freedom always comes with a price, and I know it's difficult. Keeping grudges ties you to the past, while forgiveness removes all ties. By retaining your anger, you believe you are protecting yourself, but in reality you are just hurting yourself. Tonight, let it go. They accomplish something that I can manage. Your vindication is me, your justice is me. I am your prize, take a look at me. Raise your gaze above the dangers, the deaths, the drama, and the uninformed views of others who have spoken over you. I'm searching for hearts that have been given up, not flawless performance. Tonight, give me yours one again completely. I am aware of its fear, I am aware of the bruising. One can hold it, however, without breaking it anymore. What you don't even realize is hurting may be healed by me. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $120. Super thanks for your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Spend a bit more time in my presence. Allow my tranquility to envelop you like a refreshing shower on parched earth. Allow my promises to occupy the voids left by concern that has persisted for too long. You're learning to trust me in this struggle. Therefore, you're not losing it. And you will emerge stronger than when you started. As you find solace in these words, remember that every danger that threatens your future must first pass through me. Nothing can touch you without first passing through my merciful hands. I convert everything that the adversary intended to be bad, every setback, betrayal, and loss, into a witness that will inspire people to have trust in you. When they hear your tale one day in my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Why did I have to lose that job? You ask what made that individual leave. Lord, why didn't you halt that heartache? And I hear every query. I don't miss a single sigh or tear. But pay attention, kid. Some doors closed because they were unable to support the gift I'm about to bestow upon you. Some relationships ended because they were exhausting. A little heartbreak is preferable than a lifetime of soul deterioration. Even though my pruning hurts, it always creates space for greater life type. I trust your pruning, Jesus. If you hear me tonight, my angels keep watch over your home. They cover you when you get up and when you sleep. Standing at your doorposts, you've been concerned about what your kids could learn from the world, what they see and hear. Know this, though I love them more than you can. Angels have been allocated to their destiny, aspirations, and steps over them. Say my name even if they try. Your tolerance bless them. When you don't have answers, pray because it opens doors that anxiety couldn't. Regarding the money you continually worrying about, I can see the terror in your eyes each time you check your account or open that bill. I understand your thought process. What if there isn't enough? What happens if I fall behind? However, I am the one who increases the little amount you give me. Do you recall the 2 fish and the 5 loaves? Even now I am the same miracle worker. Watch what I do with it. When you bring me your lack of sufficiency, when you look back and see my fingerprints all over your tail, you will realize that I provided in ways that don't make sense on paper. Even now change is taking place. Your spirit senses it even if you don't. You are being moved from struggling to relaxing by me, from apprehension to confidence, with the assurance that your source is never empty. You may go from barely making ends meet to living with your hands open. People can let you down, markets may shift. Jobs could come and go, however. I remain the same, I never run out of energy. When things are tough, I don't leave. Thus maintain your resolve. Continue sowing the seeds of trust, even if it seems like you need a blessing. Keep giving them to others. Lack is broken by generosity. Miracles come to those with a grateful heart. You can open the door to the next chamber by praising me in the corridor, even if you haven't noticed it yet. When my children worship in the midst of their waiting, heaven moves. Type, I praise you in my waiting. Jesus, if you hear me, don't use possessions or losses as a gauge of your value. Use the cost I incurred my life for yours to gauge it. I didn't do anything to see you suffer and alone. When you cry, I'm in the vehicle with you. When you question if you're a failure, I'm at the kitchen table with you. When your heart shatters over that disagreement, that loss, or that disappointment, I'm here for you. I love you just as much today as I love you in some future iteration. I love you just the way you are, yet I love you too much to alter who you are. Breathe again tonight, relax your shoulders. Allow the mental conflict to subside. In my presence, the keeper of your soul is me. I am aware of what tomorrow will bring. I will continue to be loyal as I have in the past. I have not broken my pledge to you. Your life is still in my grasp. Your family is still protected by my angels. Peace be still. My spirit continues to plead you're not alone yourself. You weren't and you won't be. Child, stay here with me a little while longer. Don't hurry out of this peaceful area where my words envelop your heart like a cozy blanket on a chilly evening. I can really imagine you reading these words and wondering whether any of this is for you. Yes, it is. Each and every word, every pledge to you. Every glimmer of hope is mine. We don't forget you, you are not forgotten. On the palm of my hand I have inscribed your name. I am aware of how many things are bothering you. I am aware of every secret dream and worrying you battle. What if this is all there is? You've asked yourself, what if my vision never improves? What happens if nothing changes? Big child, you wouldn't have the slightest doubt that I am working in the waiting. If you could see what I see, if you could even glimpse the wonders that are waiting for you just beyond this stretch of difficulty, the times you remain loyal when it would have been simpler to go, the prayers you muttered through tears, and the faith you maintained when reason told you to let go. All of these have not gone ignored. The God who gives back what was taken is me. I am the healer of hearts that believed they would never feel whole again, the rebuilder of shattered bridges, and the restorer of lost years. When the world told you to give up, some people would look at you and marvel how you maintained your optimism. Let them ponder. It was my hand that held your head above water when the waves threatened to drown you. And you will tell them it was Jesus all along. When despair threatened to take you, it was my voice that pulled you back from the brink. When you thought you were out of air, my power filled your lungs. Type, Jesus, you are my strength. If you hear me, listen, child. It's not too late, you're not too damaged. You are mine, neither too much nor too little. Furthermore, I never make errors. My design incorporates even your diversions. What seem to be squandered seasons serve as preparation for your vocation. The faith that now has strong roots inside of you is nourished by what seemed like failure. You'll realize one day how each door that was shut brought you one step closer to my promise. Thus continue to be forgiving. Don't give up, continue to show up. Even if it costs you, keep loving when it pushes you. Keep giving even if you can't see anything yet, kid. Everything is moving in the Spirit. So keep praying when it seems like nothing is moving. On assignment are my angels. They act as a barrier between you and the things you can hurt. They pave the way you could never pave on your own. They protect the future in your hands, the promise in your home, and the tranquility in your thoughts. Give up the delusions that tell you that you will never escape this cycle of anxiety about your next income, the fractured family tree, and the scars that have been carried down through the centuries. The chain breaker is me. I am the one who raises you out of a hole and sets you where you never thought you would be. I did not die to bind you. I climbed in order for you to rise as well, into completeness, freedom, and favor that you didn't deserve, but that I fully paid for. Indeed, there will be dangers. The adversary is out there like a roaring lion, trying to scare you into thinking that your money, your relationships, or your peace of mind are in danger. But he knows he can't touch what I've sealed, so he yells at you. I own you no danger is as loud as my blood. Every curse was shattered by my cross. Every charge is silenced by my name. So raise your chin. Declare my God is greater when facing the storm. I have Jesus with me, my angels are on watch. You seem to be concerned about tomorrow. What happens if I lose my job? What if I am unable to pay my rent? What happens if my marriage fails? However, anxiety robs you twice. It blinds you to the marvels I'm giving tomorrow, and it saps your delight now. Tonight, exchange your worries for worship. Whisper my name. If you're feeling scared at 2 in the morning, when you beckon, heaven leans in. When you praise, angels approach. The mere mention of Jesus causes demons to shudder. Type Jesus, I choose faith over fear. If you hear me, listen carefully before this evening ends. A new season is upon you. Even as you read, some of your troubles are melting away. You've been dragging some shackles for years, and they're breaking. Some doors that were rusted shut due to uncertainty and delay are now springing open. I am doing what only I am capable of doing, uplifting you beyond what your credentials indicate you ought to be, blessing you beyond what your bank account indicates is feasible, and mending the parts of your heart you believed were irreparable. You are under no obligation to perform for me. My love doesn't have to be earned by you to see my promises come to pass. You don't need to be flawless. Your sincere heart makes me happy. I adore your little prayers, your silent adoration, and your faith is a mustard seed. Give what you have and I will increase it for you. Give me your little spark, and I'll light your life on fire with passion, purpose, and a force this world cannot ignore. Rest tonight, my darling. Take comfort in the knowledge that my love, my spirit, and my angels are all around you. You may rest easy knowing that you are in capable hands and that you are noticed. Get up tomorrow with new bravery. Where you formerly spoke uncertainty, now speak life. In places where you formerly expected shortage, declare blessing, love with courage. Give forgiveness without conditions. Donate liberally, have a lot of hope. Live life to the fullest, rooted on the belief that I am good and that I am with you, rather than being bound by dread of what could occur. I am Jesus, your closest friend, your Savior and your Shepherd, and I can assure you that you will not be disappointed by a single word I have uttered to you. I faithfully complete the tasks I began. I promise to protect everything you entrust to my care. I am devoted to mending the damage caused by the world. And when your race is over, I promise to escort you home, where there will be no danger, no terrors and no sadness, just glory, love, and me forever. So keep walking for the time being. Continue to praise. Continue to have faith. Continue to love. Heaven and I are closer than you realize. I will always be at your side. It's finished, it's sealed. You own it. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.